Hello everyone, today we will learn how to create or update HubSpot contacts from new entries on Typeform. Now Typeform, that is a form builder application, and you receive form submissions on Typeform, so you want that information should be collected in HubSpot and a new contact should be created. But this cannot happen automatically because both of these applications do not have a direct connection between them. But I will tell you that we can automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect. We will create an integration where our trigger will be a response received in our Typeform and our action will be a created contact in HubSpot. Let us learn how to do it. So let us learn that how can you integrate or connect Typeform and HubSpot in such a way that whenever somebody fills this form that has been created by you using the form builder application Typeform, so this information will be utilized in creating a new contact in your HubSpot CRM. We will do this with the help of Pabbly. Here you can see this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can sign in to your account from the right hand side and then sign in with Google, and then you will be logged in at this account where you can see the applications provided to you to create automations by Pabbly. We are going to use Pabbly Connect to create today's automation. Click on Access Now and then you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you can see a big blue button on the right hand side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on that and then give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create HubSpot Contacts from Typeform Entries. Okay, click on Create. And then a blank workflow will be created for you. Like you can see on the screen, there are two boxes. One has trigger written over it and the other has action. Now, what are both of these things? Trigger is when this happens and action is do this, which means that whenever a trigger takes place in your chosen application over here, then it will move ahead to the action application and an action will be performed whatever you're going to assign. So our trigger application today is Typeform because the entries that will be used to create a HubSpot contact will be taken from the submission that you will receive from Typeform. And the event is going to be a new entry, which means when Typeform will be triggered with a new entry or new submission of any form, then this workflow will proceed. Click on Connect, add new connection and connect with Typeform. It will automatically detect the presence of an account and then you just have to give access by clicking on Accept, like we did, and see the authorization is successful. It will automatically detect forms, or you will find the whole list of the forms that you have created. Like this is the form that I am going to use and the name of my form is General Survey. So first of all, choose the form name correct. This is the form that you want to select or capture the responses for. Then publish it. Copy this link and I'm going to open this link in a new tab right here so that I can fill this form. And that entry will be captured in Pabbly Connect. So click on Save and Send Test Request. And as soon as you do that, Pabbly Connect will start waiting for a response. So you have to go to this form and fill in the details. So I'm going to fill in the details as Irene is the first name, then the last name, then the phone number, and then your email address, and the birth date of that contact. So I will be entering. Remember to follow the correct format. Okay. So we have entered all the details and now we have submitted. So just come back to Pabbly Connect to check that have you received a response. It will be here in 2-3 seconds more and see the response is already here. It will have all the questions, the name of the form, then the questions, okay, the format, like please enter your email address. So the email has to be entered. First of all, it will have all the questions, then you will have the answers, like the phone number is here and then we have the email address and the name of the person also is here. See. Like this, we have all the details. So which means that whatever we entered in that form was captured by Pabbly Connect right here. So now what is left? Our next step and the final destination is going to be transferring this information to HubSpot. So select your action application as HubSpot CRM and the event will be to create a contact. Okay, the action that we have chosen over here, that is create a contact, which means that HubSpot CRM will create a contact in the account using the information that we have received from Typeform. So first of all, we will connect our HubSpot account. Click on Add New Connection, connect with HubSpot CRM, choose your account from here, and then it will be allowed and the authorization is successful. So now your Pabbly Connect and HubSpot is also connected. So now you have to enter some of the details that you will require to create a contact. Like whenever you are here in any of the application and you create a contact, create a customer, or do any new thing, it provides you a form where you have to fill in certain details of that specific person. So in the same way, you have to fill in those details that are required by you or your case over here in your Pabbly Connect. So we will be doing that. Now remember that what all information we had in the form that we created, okay, and those informations are only supposed to be filled. So like date of birth was there, so you can map it. Now what is mapping? Mapping is actually creating a pathway between your trigger and your action step. And how are you going to do that? You actually insert the data from the previous step. Mapping is always done in the direction of up to down, which means from trigger to action step. So you have to insert the data from the previous step. Our previous step was Typeform. So now Typeform, you don't have to copy it from this response, but you will just map it. And how are we going to map it? Just open this drop down menu and you will have the details of all the information. What are you going to enter where? So whenever you click on any empty field like this, like you have to enter the date of birth. So click on this search and map data and you can enter some of the hint that will take you to the response, and see this was the date of birth. Now you come down to the field that you want to fill for your specific contact and you will find the first name. So in the case of first name, you will just enter some hint and here is the first name. Then you have the last name. Enter accordingly. This was the last name. Then we had the email address. So I'll give you a hint that just type @ and you will straight away find email address. Then we had the phone number. So enter the phone number and this is the phone number. So we have entered all important fields. Just make sure that if there is any field where required is written over it, then you have to fill that one because that will be the mandatory field. Otherwise, just click on save and send test request and a response will be received. Whenever you receive a response from your action application, always check for errors. If there is any error, so you can correct it then and there. Okay, but if it does not show any error, which means that yes, our workflow has worked properly. So first of all, save your work so that it starts working. And then we'll go back to our HubSpot and see that yes, a new contact has been created like this. This is the name, email address, phone number, and the date of birth is also here. Our workflow that is created has worked properly. So let's do a quick recap of the whole workflow. So let's close this windows. So in order to create HubSpot contacts from Typeform entries, we created an automation where our trigger application was Typeform. We created a form, filled the form, and then our response was captured over here like this. And then further, we had our action step as HubSpot CRM, where we selected our action event as create a contact. Then we connected both the accounts, filled in the details, clicked on save and send test request, and again we received a response like this. Because there was no error, we clicked on save to save our workflow and checked in our HubSpot contact that yes, a response has been received like this, which means that our workflow was successful. So this was the whole video. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.